Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, so real quick before, if you notice this and you're wondering what the hell is this guy wearing, I went with the extra schmedium on NBA store, got the Portland reversible practice jersey, thought it'd be nice and comfortable, and I went with that tight shit like these kids are all wearing. Not me. I came up in the '90s, so after I missed like three bombs in a row, I was like, all right, that's not you, Nucci. I did the I did the LeBron when Cleveland had those tight ass T-shirt jerseys and he just had to rip it. I just gave it a rip and then I started knocking down my shots. Things got back to normal and all is well. So yeah, I'm bugging a little bit, but that's what happened to me. I want to talk about right away COVID in sports right now. What's going on? The main thing is with the Cam Newton being cut, everybody was asking yesterday if it's because of that. He's unvaccinated, this, that. Belichick came out and said it had no factor. Urban Meyer slipped a little bit and said they were definitely looking at it. Then the Jags had to come back and retract and make a statement today that it really wasn't. They don't look at it at all. So here's where I'm at with this. If any intelligent person is going to take data and keep it in and retain it. Now, I didn't say if they were going to apply it or not, but you would have to be an idiot to not look and assess everything. So whether they say it makes a difference or it doesn't, let's go down some numbers, okay? Since August 1st in the NFL, 7,133 COVID tests have been administered. 90% of the league is vaccinated. Okay? That means over 6,000 of those tests were on vaccinated people. Only 1,000 of those tests were on unvaccinated people, players. Total. Do you know how many people have been positive out of the 7,133? 68 positives. Out of those 68 positive tests, 59 guys were unvaccinated. So that means 1,000 or so tests were run on unvaccinated players, 59 came up positive. 6,000 and change were run on vaccinated players, 9 came up positive. So if you're just a common sense guy, an intelligent guy, anybody who looks at all the information and wants to make an educated decision moving forward, you must be aware that it seems as if the unvaccinated are catching it a little bit easier and they are showing more of symptoms. Now, I'm definitely not here to tell anybody what to do with their body. My own common sense, I'll tell you what I did because I'm just thinking, okay, like what side is the president's on? The doctors, the prime ministers, the most important people in the world. Oh, they're getting it? Yeah, yeah, I'll go on that side of the street. Yeah, yeah. Like I remember like tiptoeing around for over a year, mask, two parents that are seniors. I'm afraid of giving it to them. Like it was hell for a year. And I went and got my vaccine and I sat down, she hit me with the needle. And then they're sitting me down. They're giving me water, and they got a timer, 15 minutes. And the lady's like, "Do you have any anxiety?" And I'm like, "Miss, I've been tiptoeing around with a invisible super flu with no vaccine. You just hit me in the arm. My anxiety is gone. Can I go?" Like I didn't have anything, thank God. I didn't nothing. I just had a little sore neck, but like it could have like an old like lifting injury or something like. Not an injury, just my sore spots. I had a little ache, but I was fine. People said they were knocked out, this, that. I went and got my second one a month later, and I finished up in May. Got my first one in April, second one in May. Mom's vaccinated, dad's vaccinated. Right now, 90-something% of the cases in the hospital are unvaccinated, and then they want the shot, and it's too late. So if we're getting more and more and more information that this shot is really keeping the wall up and protect it, don't just worry and think I won't get sick. You don't want to give it to somebody you love. For whatever it's worth, I got the shot, and it gave me a sense of confidence that I could move around. I'm training. I'm with people more. Like I'm able to do the things I wasn't able to do to get sharp last year. And I'm playing, full court, and I'm vaccinated, and I feel like I have a little bit more of a protective wall. So now in the NFL, if you got 9 guys only that came down with COVID, 6,000 tests, 59 out of 1,000 came back positive, unvaccinated, it must be, they must look at it, and they might make their cuts because of it. I don't think they're being real with their explanation. I think they might have cut Cam Newton because he's not vaccinated, and if he does get it, he could get symptoms, and then, we saw it with the carryover last year when he had it. He didn't look right when he came back. These are all things that I don't believe the Patriots, I don't believe the Jaguars with their statement today that they're not looking at anything. How could you look at the numbers and see what's going on, who's coming up positive, what's going on with the vaccinated, have they been safer, the unvaccinated? They have to be looking at that. So I don't believe that it was just a pure football decision. I think it could have been, like I said yesterday, Belichick doesn't like anything bumpy in the ride. And I heard he was maybe going to miss a couple days again, Cam. So I have a feeling that there is something to do with unvaccinated players. And I do hear a lot of people say, I won't put that in my body. Like, why is your body more important than mine? I understand what the fear of everybody. But, you're listening to the smartest people in the world begging you to get it. I know what side I went on. So I wish everybody the best, and health and happiness first and foremost to everybody out there, you, your family. I just want everybody to stay safe. So with the COVID and sports, you got to be vaccinated to get in stadiums, coming up. It's to leave the country, you got to be vaccinated. It's tough, but at least we have fans back in the stadiums. We have more normalcy. And I just hope that we just get off to a nice, smooth year and continue those steps back to normalcy in life, because you got the Delta variant around the corner. I don't want to see anybody getting hit with the super flu because they didn't believe it, So do your own homework, and stay safe. Your boy.